Can I just say, what we now have is a huge improvement for the outcome of children in this country. We have agreed to a package of measures to improve this package. It will mean an extra $4.9 billion in funding, and most importantly, rather than these improvements being brought about over a 10-year period, it will be condensed to a 6-year period. It will mean that we'll get better results more quickly with more funding over a 6-year period, not a 10-year period, and that is a huge breakthrough. We'll also have agreement from the government in terms of amendments that will be tabled and debated, that will have a national school resource board that will look at these issues, so that there will be real accountability on the part of the states in terms of methodology, and this will make a huge difference. What we saw before under the Labor plan and under what the AEU have been saying is effectively a knockoff version of Gonski. This is the real Gonski, because we have David Gonski, we have his panel members saying unambiguously it would be a disaster for Australian education if this package wasn't passed. We've succeeded in improving it with good faith negotiations with the government almost.
I think Nick certainly covered this package nationally, and I'd just like to say for South Australia, what we've been able to negotiate with the other crossbenchers is over $470 million more over the next decade for our South Australian schools, and $273 million of that for our state schools. This is a big win for every child in Australia. This is about transparency, accountability, and making sure that every child is getting a needs-based share of federal government funding and requirements for state governments to do their share of the lifting. This is a good package, and we look forward to its implementation.
I do want to say something. First of all, I do want to thank the Minister. He did come down to Tasmania and spent half a day down there with me, and he also went through one of our Catholic schools down there. I do want to thank him for that. I want to thank him for hearing me out on what is going on in our Catholic education, and I'm very grateful that, as far as I understand, that funding will remain exactly the same it is until this board has met and come up with anything else that it would like change within the Catholic system. So I do thank him for that. The other thing I do thank for is that Tasmania will have much better outcomes out of this, but I am looking very, very forward on the model, this being remodelling the way our teaching is done in our schools. This is only just the start, and this is the funding. I actually sincerely believe it's being done the wrong way around. However, they want to move this around, and that's fine. The funding is there, but we need to look at our teachers. We need to see what is going on with our schools, and I need to know why the Gonski has been rolled out for 4.5 years in Tasmania, yet our results have not gone up. I'm terribly concerned about this. There is a problem, and the problem is not the money, it is our teaching. And I want to know what is going on. So it'll be very good to have this board and have all the schools across on this board, sitting on this board. I would hope that I was still in discussions with Minister Birmingham about how else should be on this board to make sure that we get the best outcomes for our kids for the future. Because without these kids being smarter in the future, then this is going to put pressure on our own.
Sharkie, will you vote for this?
I have at the moment. I have told Minister Birmingham that I'm swayed by what he's doing, but there are another couple of things that need to be nutted out. That will be between myself and the Minister, and I'll be doing that for the rest of the afternoon, and we'll see what comes out of that.
So it's a yes at this stage?
It is a yes at this